All right, look at this. I am back in the Elite Wave. Oh, Claymore by the custom. Drew McIntyre. Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We got to do the comparisons, man. We got the custom right here that was put together by me and your boy BEW. And then we have Elite Series 8. We can't do a comparison with Aleister Black. We've never gotten them in the wave. So right here, which one do you guys want to take a look at first? Let's take a look at Drew McIntyre right here. I want to see if he's replacing my Elite Series 8. Of course he is, dude. It's not updated anymore. Here's the side image right there of the Scottish Nightmare. There it is. There's a side. It does have a little description right here on the side. 265. This guy's a big dude. I think he's like 6'8". He's not saying it right there on the side, but he is up there, man, with the monster among men. I mean, that guy is literally at eye level with the rest. Here's the full series. We got Aleister Black. We will be taking a look at Killian Dane and Ruby Riott on the channel, so look out for that. But today, we're doing these two right here. Now, the way that these boxes work, it's not your traditional slice and dice through the sides. You got to do it from the top. If you want to keep that box mint, I do. I mean, like something about the way that they do these boxes, I hate destroying these, especially the backdrop. Because if you look at the backdrop right here on all of these figures, they all get their own individual logo. So you can see right here for Drew McIntyre, we're getting that massive M right there, and then his name located right up top. So if you want to display it right there with the card, easily do so. If you're a loose collector, my collector, you're gonna love the style right here. Here's Drew McIntyre. Here is the one that's got a whole new look. I mean, revamped, full revamped. It's using a different torso. It might have the same style of legs, but this is kind of like the Triple H style of torso that I'm seeing right here on the figure. Before we get into the torso and the overall actual figure, I want to take a look at the coat. This coat right here, this is kind of like what you see right there when he wears his entrance gear. There is some shading on this, you guys. I want to point this out right here by the shoulder area. This actually has like this bronze gold, or it's not gold. It has like a bronze finish all the way around the shoulder pieces. And then on the back right there, you're kind of seeing the same look of it, or the same style of it right by that we saw on the shoulders, but on the back. It does stop right there. There is no paint shading on the rest. It is sculpted though, as you can see right here by the sides. It's sculpted right there on the back side as well as on the front. The buttons right there, I don't know if you call them buttons. Of course they're buttons. That's what it's supposed to, you know, bring it all together. It doesn't close. Obviously the chest is way too wide. As far as the material of it all, it is pretty soft. It is a soft rubber, so it should slide out fairly easy if it doesn't give me a struggle. Let's find out. Let's see if the Drew McIntyre, oh, there you go. A little bit, I mean, his shoulders are massive, and I think that's the reason why I was getting some of the fight right there. But other than that, it is a soft rubber material. And it's good, dude, because, like, in order to get that sculpted onto fabric, you can't, especially that, like, metal style of look right there that you're seeing on the coat. Really like the coat, man. I'm actually pretty happy. A lot of people, I think, were using, like, an edge style of coat, but slightly modified to kind of get that same look and style of it all. Now, right here, Drew McIntyre, like I was saying, this is more of that Triple H style of torso, so it is a lot bulkier. The guy has put on some serious mass. I mean, from Series 8, yeah, this is Elite Series 8, to now right here, he's gotten big, dude. I think that's the reason why Vinny's getting a kick out of him, dude. Like, this is why he's trying to give him more of a push. Even though he was getting, like, a really good push back in the day, this is the reason why. The legs, they are the big style long legs, so it looks like what we saw in Elite Series 8 is the same thing that's carrying over with the NXT Takeover Elite. Obviously, the trunks, he's kind of always kind of kept that same crisscross it's kind of like the flag, like that cross pattern that we saw with the old figure, but in a lot smaller format right there on the trunks. On the side right here, it's just, well, it's got the blue, same blue that we saw on the knee pads. On the back, not much. Now, the trunks on this one right here, this has got that look right there. And then on the back, it's got that line. Look at that. That line right there in the middle and towards the bottom, it says McIntyre. Knee pads, just your solid black knee pads. The boots right here, these are from, I think this is more from his NXT days. I don't think this is what he's currently wearing right now. Long wrist straps on both right here. The scan, I do got to point this out. The way that it looks right here, it looks kind of wonky, man. Like the way that the neck is sitting right there on the actual like neck area, it looks weird how the plastic continues towards the bottom where it should be like, like normally. I'll give you a quick example. You see how the like right there by the earpiece, it's kind of curving up. That's what it should be doing right here, except right there it's just coming all the way down. So that's the reason why it's looking kind of weird to me. I mean, from like vanilla post angle right there, it looks really clean, but it's when you look at it from the side that just looks weird. The hair though, I do like the way that they sculpted the hair. That's like right there, all greased up, very similar to how he actually gets it all prepped before the actual fight, man. Yeah, I'm gonna give this a solid 8. The reason why I'm taking 2 points away from it, it's just the way that the neck is sitting on there. It just looks really weird. Facial expression, though, I do like that. I do like the full beard. As you can see, he didn't have anything going on, in the earlier days. And the ponytail, too. He had more of a ponytail versus the hair down. Still a great-looking figure regardless. Scale-wise, I mean, he's tall, man. He's actually slightly taller than his old figure. As you can see right there, he's kind of like at least a couple centimeters slightly taller. I think at age 25 you stop growing, bro. So I don't know what happened with that. Here's the one that we saw from BEW. The head scan was from BEW, and then the trunks right there, that's some that I had gone in there and done. The knee pads, I did go with I think the knee pads, this is the kind of knee pads that he should have. I'll have to double check my references. The scan right here, it is the one from the 3MB, just, modified with the BEW touch right there. Same trunks too, except mine has more of like a brighter finish. And I think that's still accurate, but the way that I wanted to capture it was more as to how the actual tight design is. It's got the same line that we saw right there on this one, except it's got slightly different colors. And this is a different color that he's worn. He does change it from time to time, so we can't get like full blown out in depth as to like, why isn't this matching? It is. That's how he had it earlier, NXT, his earlier NXT run. So there's the comparison of the three. We're going to say the three. Also, I did go with a Wade Barrett torso. Mine did have more of a lengthy, I don't know which one. Drop it in the comment section. I want you guys to tell me which torso you're enjoying. If you're enjoying more of the Triple H, not Drew McIntyre, the one that we saw from BEW, or like this one right there, which is kind of like Finn Balor. Yeah, I think Elite Series 8 had more of a Finn Balor look. Here's Aleister Black right there with the tattoos, man. This one right here, can't wait to take that jacket off. They did a great job with the jacket, but what's going on underneath all that, dude, you're about to find out, dude. There's a little bio description right there if you want to take quickly, if you want to look at that real quick. The tattoos, man, it's amazing. I've seen so many different angles and shots. Big Bad Figure Collector, he had actually done the review on this when he had gotten his hands on it, and I think I watched it a good handful of times, dude. He did it in the stories, and I was like, I just had to keep on replaying it over and over again. All right, as you can see right here for Aleister Black, it says fade to black. He's got his little catchphrase right there. It's got the F, all strangely looking, man, with the circle and some moons and some mysteries. That's what Aleister's all about, dude. All about that mystery. Sits in the middle of the ring, crosses his legs, waits for his opponent to make his way down to capture the W. Check that out. And we're going to put him right here. We have to display him with the NXT title. Once you bring that together, oh my goodness. Obviously, it didn't come with it, but check that out, dude. That looks wicked. That's not the idea behind it. I don't plan on having it right here with the vest, regardless, again, of how nice. And let me show you the vest. I want to point this out to you guys. All the time that was put into this figure right here on the actual vest, as you can see, you're seeing all the buttons right there. They were actually all painted by the neck area. We're seeing all of the designs, the moon, the stars, the bones on the side right there. I don't know what that's going on. It's like tribal stuff. And we got like a skeleton right there on the back with an eye. It's kind of like that dollar eye. You look at your dollar bill, that's what you're going to see, man. It says born in dust. Dude, this figure is just amazing. Like, just stopping for a split second and admiring this Aleister Black, you're going to quickly find out the reason why it's so hard to find this wave. It is incredibly impossible. And it has been out, I think, for a good 2, maybe even 3 weeks. But all of my targets, you guys, I've been traveling far and wide to try to look for these. So, again, thanks again for coming through on this on this unboxing yesterday, dude. Check this out. Here's the tattoos on the right shoulder. You're seeing a lot more. As you can see, there is a lot more going on with the right shoulder as to what we're going to see on the left. He has more paint. Feel like he went all out. He might be right-handed. I think that's the reason. I'm going to look into that. There's the same eye right there on the forearm that we saw on the back of his little vest right there. On the inside, I think it's like a mamacita right there. There's Selena. Ooh, we do everything for Selena. Who's seen that movie? Drop it in the comments section. She's got a skeleton right there. I'll zoom it up so you guys can check it out. Look at that. Man, just so much to cover on this figure. On the hand itself, you are seeing that what is it? Is that a tiger? I think it is a tiger. I think that's a tiger right there on the hand. And then on the left, it says Anti, and on the right, you got discount code HERO over at Ringside Collectibles. There it is. So if you bring it together, obviously, that's kind of like the same thing that he does, right? He brings it together, and he calls himself the Anti-Hero. Dude, that looks amazing. On the chest, once you look at the left side right there's all the mystery and wonder to what's going on inside that noggin of Aleister Black. You can see the eye right there on the hand. Man, the tattoos, though, I can't tell you. Like, by the neck, bro, there is just so much, you guys. Loving this figure. On the back, too. Wait until we get to the back. I want to show you the left arm first, because the back is quite possibly might be my favorite part from it all. There's more travel. Obviously, the elbow pad, it is masking some of it. But you know what? This is a WHF figure review, so we want to find out exactly as to what is underneath that elbow pad. Once you remove it, we got to make sure we cover all of that. Look at that, dude. This thing is amazing. Just love the artwork that was put into this figure right there. On the back, now we got to get to the back. Check out the back, you guys. I saw my boy BEW make this custom with this style of tattoo that we're seeing right here. And bro, this thing is up there with your work. Just a solid figure. We're seeing the snake on the right side. We're seeing that same tiger that we saw up top on the left thigh. Knee pads, black. Kick pads, it's all fading into black from the waist down. Now, right here, I'm going to rank this. This one is a solid 14, man. This thing is getting a solid 14. This is, a WHF special right here for sure. I don't know which figure is going to conquer this for 2019. I mean, I know we got a lot, a whole year ahead of us. But, bro, this figure is just a beautiful piece. Drew McIntyre, obviously, it's, as we covered, it is slacking some minor, things that's going on right there in the neck. But overall, really happy with this wave. Again, we'll cover the rest right here in the next couple of days. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And we'll see you on the next one.